Hey, what's up? So I just wanted to talk about an interesting concept in Ableton that has to do with your reverb chains, like a separate reverb send. It's a kind of a concept where you take the reverb and you add a resonator before it so that you stay in the same key, right? So I've kind of prepared this little thing where I've got this like 808 with some hats and some claps off here, just kind of going. Yeah, just for the example, and just kind of 808 kick, nice, and then just this basic piano thing. So that is going, and all together, just kind of basic, right? So what we're going to want to do is come over here to this return channel that I have that's empty as of now. One good thing just to practice is to get rid of the low end on the reverb before you add any kind of effects, just because you don't ever want to add reverb to low end. That doesn't sound good. Or it could in some cases, but who knows? The next thing I like to do is just grab a reverb, and then what would normally happen? You would turn it up all the way, and then you would send some of the piano to it. So what that sounds like is this. So dry. So it's kind of going there. We can make that more heavy by adding more of this decay time, and you'll notice it a little more when that happens. Right. But the problem is there are frequencies that are coming in that could not be in the key, right? So what I like to do is grab a resonator, and a resonator is going to just make the frequencies in whatever key we set it to bounce out more. And this is, at least that's what I've determined has happened. So I wrote this in G minor. So I set it to G, and then just go 3 because we want the minor, 7 because we want the 5th, and then 12 for the octave, and then maybe even 12 below. And when I silence just the reverb, it's only got the piano going through. I'm going to turn it off all the way so you can hear what's going on. And when I turn up the wet all the way to 100%, you're going to hear how it is now in G. So all the way off. And what that's going to do, if you just add a little bit, is it's maybe like 20% or so. It's up to your discretion and how much you want to use in your track, but it's going to keep all of the sounds that are going into this reverb return channel in whatever key you set it to. So you could have a couple different ones. You can see that happening, and mess around with all the effects and change the decay and find the frequency that you're going to want to play around with that. But yeah, that sort of just allows you to keep everything in the same. Ooh, I did a bad thing. I just put reverb on an 808. It's terrible. Don't ever do that. So we see here, it's a little too much. When I turn it up, and when I turn it up all the way, and yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to show that. Add a resonator and before your reverb, and that'll make everything stay in the same key. So I hope you guys have a good day, and peace out.